Hey everyone, Kim Naniga, the founder and creator of the VIP weight loss system. What I want to talk to you about today is a topic that is near and dear to me, and that is gut health. On my journey as a little girl, until I became a dietitian, gut health has actually been the reason for my passion for nutrition. And what I want to talk to you about today is how understanding your gut health, which I'm going to try and simplify for you, um, can absolutely influence your hormones, your belly fat, cravings, and even how your body stores weight, inflammation, allergy, all the things. Okay. And so let's dive in. So, first and foremost, let's kind of talk a little bit about the gut and how it impacts hormones. Okay. So, let me share my screen with you. All right. Here we go. 1 second here. Okay, so what I am going to do, I just have a few notes up here. This is actually a behind the scenes look at my VIP weight loss system and just a piece of the puzzle that some of my clients get. But what I want to talk to you about today is understanding gut hormones, okay, and why this matters. So, if any of you have been on a journey of holding weight, holding belly fat, just not feeling good, feeling bloated, different things like that, your gut has a direct impact on your hormones. And specifically, what I want to talk about today is our two different hormones, and then we'll get into cortisol. But for sure, leptin and ghrelin. Okay, and so how I explain these are like your childlike um, hunger and fullness cues. Okay. So think about a child and how they might say, "Oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry." You give them food, they have 3 bites, and then they're full. Okay. So when we have a healthy gut, we actually have signals that go from the gut to the brain. Okay, so the gut and the brain are very interconnected. But ghrelin says, "Hey, Kim, you're hungry, eat." And leptin says, "Hey, Kim, you're full, stop." Now, this is important because it's directly related to your metabolism. Okay. And sometimes this signal becomes blurred. I think about like a big cloud in there. Okay. And the more adipose tissue you have, the more fat you have internally. Okay. So it might not even be visible on the outside, but internal fat. Um, that can slow down these cues. Okay, so hormones are how your body communicates. All right. And so a couple other hormones that come into place when it comes to your gut are serotonin and cortisol. Okay. And so these are directly related to your mood. Okay. So that's kind of where that gut brain interaction that we hear about a lot comes into play. So your gut is responsible for producing most of the serotonin, that feel good, chill out, good hormone, like managing life. So a lot of my clients say, "Geez, Kim, like, the amount of stress and activities and work hasn't changed, but somehow I'm just handling it better." That's because we are helping you clean up your gut. Okay. And then let's talk about cortisol. Okay. So cortisol is a hormone. Okay. That is directly related to your appetite and how your body stores fat. Okay. And so when your gut is out of balance, and we'll go into your microbiome here in a second, but when your gut health is off, um, it can definitely impact how your body manages cortisol. All right. And so when you have a healthy gut, even if you're undergoing higher stress and things like that, your body's not going to pack on belly fat. Now, if you're under stress and your gut's off a little bit, you may notice that you start packing on weight around your gut. Okay. And this specifically can start happening in perimenopause because we do have a change in hormones. And so, as long as we know how to cleanse the gut, honor the gut, heal the gut, we can really keep these hormones within normal range. Okay. Let's talk cravings. All right. So, a well balanced gut actually helps to manage appetite, manage cravings, how much you're eating, and ultimately helps you get to a healthy weight. Okay, and a reason for this is because of your microbiome. Okay, the microbiome is in existence of trillions of bacteria, good and bad, in your gut. But the goal is nurturing and feeding the healthy bacteria and kind of starving off the unhealthy bacteria. When we do this, okay, and I know hopefully some of you are loving this, some of this is very scientific, and I'm actually keeping it simplified. It is very scientific, but when you have a healthy microbiome, meaning more healthy bacteria than unhealthy bacteria lining your digestive system, you will have less cravings. Okay. Your body's absorbing and getting the nutrition that you need into your cells. You're feeding your microbiome good food. It's multiplying and you're going to have less cravings. Okay. So let me explain this a little bit. So your microbiome, okay? So imagine, so your digestive system is like the size of a football field, okay? But imagine along that digestive system, it's lined, okay? It's lined with either healthy bacteria or unhealthy bacteria. I like to think of this as like the army of your body. Okay, so think of like a line of army people, and they're fighting for you. Okay, so these are the healthy bacteria, the healthy microbiome. Now, then we have our unhealthy, so they're working against you. Okay, so the goal, and I had a very unhealthy microbiome, just FYI, you can turn this around. Is there hope? There's hope. I dealt with digestive issues as a child, very bad, very, very bad. And we can do things to turn around. But the goal is to have more healthy than unhealthy. Okay, so how can we do this? So, first and foremost, the food you eat either feeds the unhealthy bacteria or feeds the healthy bacteria. So, let me just open up some microbiome biome feeding foods. Hopefully you can see my screen here. Okay, so these are just some examples. They're not all, but these are just some examples. Dr. William Lee is the doctor that I studied when it comes to your microbiome, and he's brilliant. He has a lot of amazing research that I've used a lot in my career as a dietitian. But these are prebiotics. These are foods that feed the probiotics, feed the healthy bacteria. So probiotics are things like if you take a supplement, that's a probiotic. It's the actual bacteria, right? So you're bringing in new bacteria. If you do take a probiotic, great. If you're not, you want to start slow. All right. It's like bringing new army men into your body to fight for you. But then you have to feed them, right? You have to feed them and help them multiply. And that's what prebiotics do. So foods such as, you know, kiwi and mango and broccoli and apples and asparagus and black beans, these all feed your good bacteria. So what feeds your bad bacteria? It's all the processed packaged foods, it's the um you know genetically modified foods, it's too much unhealthy oils and fats and too much processed gluten, things like that feed the bad bacteria. Okay, so that's just something to know because this has a huge impact on your cravings. And so in the VIP weight loss system, I teach my clients all of these things, but in a way that you don't have to think about it. It's already done for you. So their nutrition plan incorporates all of this information so that when they have a healthier gut, this is what leads them to not only feeling better, because it's literally influencing their microbiome is literally influencing their metabolism, their digestion, of course, their immune system, how they're absorbing nutrients, and inflammation reduction. Okay. So it is a big deal, a big deal. And if we have a lot of inflammation in the gut, and unhealthy bacteria in the gut, it can actually hinder your weight loss progress. Yes, you heard it. So sometimes we actually need to start with helping get your gut healed. Okay. And then we can start a weight loss peptide. And so you've probably heard a lot of people talking about all the side effects of, taking GLP-1s and all the things. Well, if someone doesn't have a gut healing protocol, this absolutely can cause a lot of problems. Okay. And so we take this very seriously in the way that I built the VIP weight loss system. The nutrition plan literally works to heal your body, heal your gut, honor bringing down inflammation levels, bringing up the metabolism. And this is what allows my clients to maintain the weight loss long term because we're working towards healing the gut as they're losing weight, as they're increasing their metabolism, as they're bringing down inflammation markers, as their cravings go away, as they balance cortisol levels. So there's so much healing that goes into this system. Weight loss is absolutely a result, right? If you've been following me, you're seeing a lot of weight loss stories, but the bottom line is my clients are healing their bodies. Okay. And that's what allows them to use very, very, very low dose GLP-1 peptides and get results and get off the peptide without a rebounding effect because we are healing their body. Their gut is healing, their microbiome is balanced. And so this is just a really important thing to understand. Because there's so much more to it. Okay. So yeah, I mean, really, overall, the goal is well-being and feeling great and feeling, you know, like you are in control of your body. Your body's not controlling you, right? So, anyways, I hope this was helpful. And if you have some more questions about this, if you'd like to learn how you can incorporate a gut healing restoration program with step-by-step nutrition plan that not only helps you balance hormones, lose belly fat, control cravings, but will also help you feel less stressed, and help you lose weight the right way and keep it off long term. All right. So thanks for being here for this training. It's a topic that I'm truly passionate about. Um, Understanding the gut has changed my life. I personally, as a little girl, went through a ton of problems, gut problems, all sorts of things. And until I understood this, it all came together for me. And now this is just how I live. And that's what I teach my clients every single day.